everybody, and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday the 28th of January and I am starting really late. It's currently almost 9 p.m. I suck. I have a very long night ahead of me because I have not edited my vlog for last week at all, and it's supposed to go up tomorrow. So this week I want to start reading East by Edith Pitot. Yes, I still haven't gotten to this apparently. I was supposed to read it like 2 weeks ago. Didn't happen, but I have the audiobook. The audiobook is pretty short, so I'm hoping that I will lie through that. And then if I finish that, I want to also finish The Wicked King by Holly Black. I don't know how I've managed to avoid spoilers for this, but I have, so I'm super proud of myself for that. And also King of Scars comes out tomorrow, so I will be starting that. I feel like I need to start improving my reading speed. I don't know, I just feel like I need to read like more than one book at a time instead of like reading one book and then going on to the next one. I don't know. I'm getting mad at myself that I can only read like one book a week. I feel like that's not enough. So if you have any tips for reading faster, let me know, because I'm a very slow reader and I would like to improve my reading speed, because one book a week is just not cutting it. I'm apparently behind on my Goodreads goal already and I've read 5 books, so yay. But anyways, yeah, so I am going to make some oatmeal, I think, for supper. It's a very late supper, but whatever. And then I'm gonna start reading, so I will probably update you in a little bit. Do you want to say hi to the vlog?
Oh, no.
Well, that's rude. So Jade and I decided like literally 15 minutes ago that we were going to do like a joint vlog thing. Basically how this is gonna work is we're going to see if at the same time we got King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo, because that's what we're going to be buddy reading this week.
Yep, as of 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We both were suffering together and we're like, wait, why don't we enjoy ourselves together too?
Exactly. Are you ready?
I'm checking right now because it's 12:02 here.
There it is! Ah!
Yes!
Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. Jade, I'm so excited.
It happened.
It happened. So here we are, King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. So this is I think it's in a new series, right? It's the first book in a new series. And so King of Scars is like the first in a new series about Nikolai, who is the king of Ravka. And yeah, we're both really excited about it. So very, very excited.
Very excited.
Very excited.
All right, we are buddy reading. You need to be the one that talks.
I don't have a copy of the book, dude.
This is King of Scars. Me and Jess are buddy reading 6 of Scars. Son of a... Fucking... Okay. Jess and I are reading 6 of Scars. Why? Jess, what are we reading? Jess and I are... My grandma's fucking calling me. Son of a... Jess and I from Tundra... Didn't do anything wrong that time. So I just got King of Scars in the mail and I'm super excited. Jess and I both have it on audiobook. We are going to be reading it. This is Jess of Tundra Tomes, if for some reason you don't know. She's one of my best friends on BookTube, so it'd be hard to miss. We are going to be reading King of Scars and we're super excited by Leigh Bardugo. We're already on chapter 6 and we've already flipped out quite a few times.
Yes.
What are some
Lots of things are happening.
Yes, lots of things are happening. It does not start off slow. Like, this is not one of those ones where, oh, get to page 100 and you'll be in. Like, no. You're in it immediately.
From the beginning.
Yes, yeah. Chapter 1, like, sets you up. Chapter 1 is actually kind of creepy. I was a little creeped.
Yeah, it's like very Russian.
It is. It's very Russian.
It's like very Russian.
Yes, it is. It's like Russian creepy. Yeah, no, it was very good though. I like it because you immediately know the problem. You're not like, oh, okay, everything's good. Like, when does the problem occur? This is not like one of those.
No.
Yeah, no, it's for sure like chapter 1, you're like, well, this is going to need to be fixed. Chapter 3, we were both excited about. We won't say why. Chapter 3.
We're trying not to spoil things for everybody. Like, I have been spoiled on Twitter.
Yeah, no, we definitely don't want to spoil anything for anyone, because not everyone can get the book right away. So we're not going to be spoiling anything. We'll use chapters or page numbers, apart from, like, the actual plot, which, I mean, I didn't read the summary of King of Scars.
Neither did I. I was just like, it's about Nikolai. Oh, okay, I'm getting it.
That was the only selling point I needed, was like, oh, it's a Nikolai, book 1. I'm like, perfect, I'm in. What is it about?
From my understanding, the plotline is revolved around Nikolai, who is now, like, the King of Ravka. In Ruin and Rising, he was infected with some of the Darkling's power, I do believe.
Yes, yeah.
And so he was transformed into... what are they called? But yeah, it essentially revolves around that. He still hasn't healed from it, and so he's kind of...
scarred. Sorry.
Yeah, like, he's...
Go on.
Yeah, so basically it's gonna revolve around that. I don't know too much else about the novel. I don't feel like I need to know too much else, because Nikolai is my husband, and
it's weird, because he's my husband, and you already called dibs on Nina, and I'm not sure...
Listen!
I just don't think it's fair. That's my entire debate.
Listen, it's your fault you're not bi.
3. I know, like, it's literally, this is my fault.
Can I say that?
I do like Nikolai's, not his literal voice, but, like, writing
the voice. Oh, yeah.
I really, really like getting his perspective on things, because you get the inner thoughts of him, which are much more vulnerable, and then you also get his outward humor, and you get, like, why he uses humor, and it's like, I like it a lot.
Also, I'm wearing my
fox socks?
Also, I'm wearing my fox socks today. I don't know if I can do this without being awkward.
I'm already there. I'm already awkward.
Jade! Can you see them?
Yes, I can. Oh my god,
like,
right so cute. So I think that is all I can think of that we can really mention book-wise so far, unless you can think of anything that's come up.
Not without spoiling it, to be honest. Like,
yeah,
there are certain, like, instances and certain things that people say that I'm like, oh, but I'll probably just mention it to you off camera.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Again, don't want to spoil things.
I totally agree. Yeah, there's some things where I'm really liking the details they're adding into the world building. Now that they've established Ravka and they've established Kerch, and, like, between those two things, like, mentioned the other countries.
Yeah.
Hearing about the countries interact and knowing where they are, I can kind of figure out where I am in the world.
Now we're going to be seeing a lot more into, like, Nikolai's actual palace life and kingdom life, which I'm super looking forward to.
I would like some politics. I don't usually, like, cling to, like, political intrigue or whatever it's called. But, like, I would like to see how Nikolai deals with politics. I want to see him handle that. But otherwise, yeah, I'm exactly like you. I'm intrigued. I'm fascinated. Okay. That is our update. And it'll be fun to edit. Okay.
Yeah, it will be really fun to edit.
It'll be interesting to see which ones we keep, like what you keep in yours and what I keep in mine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to that too.
Bye! Screen recording, just...
Everybody. So it is currently 6 p.m. on Wednesday, the 30th of January, and I have like a little bit to update you on. So I haven't been doing a lot of filming, which I need to rectify. On Tuesday I was working, so I didn't do filming at all, really. I just came home yesterday and I was just too tired. So I've been reading quite a bit. So I am currently on page 80 of East by Edith Pitot. So this is actually really interesting. It has a lot of Scandinavian / Norwegian folklore, and it's written in very short chapters, so I feel like it's going a lot faster than I think it is. I am doubling up with the audiobook for this one, and the audiobook has a full cast. It's very expertly narrated, and the writing style is very whimsical. It's told like a fairy tale, and so I really enjoyed that. Not too much has happened yet. It's basically explaining how children who are born in different ways, so if they were born facing east, west, south, or north, they'll have like different personality traits, and I think that that's really cool. So I'm really enjoying this right now. And then I'm also around 120 pages into King of Scars, which is kind of the purpose of this vlog, really. I didn't really explain it when I first started this vlog, which I probably should have, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's got a lot of political intrigue right now. I can see some things being set up, and I just love the fact that we have a Nikolai perspective finally, because I have been waiting for that since I finished Siege and Storm. So yeah, I'm gonna try and finish East today because, like I said, the chapters are very short, and I just feel like I'm like whizzing through it. So hopefully I will get that done. And then I'm aiming to get around 12 or 13 chapters into King of Scars, so around 200 pages. We'll see though. I am currently reading it on audiobook. I don't actually have a physical copy right now, so it's kind of hard to gauge like how far in I am, but Jade has a physical copy, so she's telling me where I am in the book. So yeah, and I probably will insert a new update with Jade and I doing like reactions and stuff to that later, so enjoy that, and I will update you in a little bit. So the memory card for my camera just broke, so I'm currently filming this on my phone because I need to do an update because apparently I suck at filming right now. But I'm currently around 300 pages into East, and it's getting quite interesting now, so I'm going to continue to read that until I fall asleep. I'm gonna do a face mask, I think. But yeah, it's kind of a shitty night because I also realized that I fucked up on the film clips that I was doing from like my screen recordings. I didn't put down the audio input, and so the clips with Jade and I talking about King of Scars are now audioless, so that's fun. But I'm gonna go because I'm annoyed and I just want to sleep now, so I will probably talk to you tomorrow. It's so cold. Hello everybody. So it is currently around 6:30 on Friday the 1st of February. Happy BookTube Games and happy Blackathon. I am very excited to start all of my books for this month. I am very excited that it's a new month because January was super slow, and yeah. I am excited for winter to be over, even though right now I'm stuck in a polar vortex. It went from +7 degrees Celsius to -25 degrees Celsius in the matter of a day, so that's not great, but I will give you a little bit of an update for reading. So I got to around page 300 of East by Edith Pitot, and it got so boring. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put it down for the moment. I'm not DNFing it completely because I do like the story, but I'm just going to put it on hold for now because I have so many more books that have my attention right now. Instead, I started reading The Wicked King by Holly Black. I'm currently around 60 pages into it right now. So I listened to the audiobook to and from work, and I'm really enjoying it. I am very, very excited to see how this pans out and how it sets up for Queen of Nothing. Yeah, very excited to be reading this finally. So another thing that I kind of wanted to do today was I got a package in the mail. Who is this from? So this is from HarperCollins, so it's going to be an HCC Frenzy book. I'm pretty sure that I know what this is, but let's see. I always love opening packages. It's so much fun. It's a package in a package. Packageception. So I got an advanced reader's copy of The Meaning of Birds by J. Robin Brown. Now, all I know about this is that it is a very sad, sapphic contemporary. I'm all about that gay shit. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I am very excited to read this. All right, so I am currently waiting for my review of Girls of Paper and Fire to be posted. My internet is so slow when it comes to posting videos, but I will leave a link up here so that you can watch that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading The Wicked King. I'm gonna make some tea because it is very cold, and I'm going to lounge around in my new sweater. It is so soft. I think it's like velour, and it's just, it's so cozy. I love it. So yeah, I will update you later. Pop-Tart is so burnt. I can't cook. Hi. So it is currently around 2:45 on Saturday, the 2nd of February. So it is the BookTube Games Day 2, and I currently have 152 pages of Wicked King read, and wow, page 142 to like 150 is, if you've read The Wicked King, then you know what I'm talking about. I am really enjoying this so far. I'm not enjoying it as much as The Cruel Prince for some reason. Not feeling like as engaged. I think it's because there's like a lot of downtime right now, but I am really appreciating the political intrigue in it, so that's good. So I have another package. So this package is very exciting. My lovely friend Jade from JADEDREADER, I will link her channel down below, obviously, because we're kind of doing this vlog together. She decided that she was going to randomly buy me a book, and I ruined the surprise, so that's sad. But I'm very excited still. So we're gonna open this up. I know what it is, but I'm very excited. Jade got me a copy of King of Scars. I love it. Thank you so much, Jade. You are the best. You are amazing. You are lovely. If you haven't subscribed to Jade's channel, you should definitely go check her out. Her content is fabulous. She is an aesthetic queen, and I love her. Look how gorgeous that is. I'm so excited. I am going to continue to read. I always put my books down and then I have no idea where they are. So I am going to continue reading The Wicked King and hopefully finish it today because I only have like 160 pages left. This is so much shorter than The Cruel Prince, but I'm like devouring this. And then I'm going to continue on with King of Scars as well. And then I think I'm gonna do like try a chapter tag because I have no idea what to read after that. I have a lot of great books to pick from my February TBR. So yes, I will check back in with you later and we'll go from there.
I clicked the button to like answer the call and then like it paused for so long that I kind of like spaced out for half a second and then I was surprised when you were there.
Hello, it is I.
Okay, chapter 7.
I have one tab in chapter 7. Let's see what I felt the need to tab. It's every single time Nikolai speaks, actually, is when I want to use a green tab for like it being funny. Every single time he speaks.
He's
With
just
that guy,
fantastic.
Every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, can you do that again?
Please.
But yeah. But Nikolai is saying that Yuri is his guest And the apparatus is like, I insist that I be present at his interrogation. And Nikolai's like, that's peculiar breakfast. Like, it's just like little moments like that. That's peculiar
breakfast.
Where he's just freaking charming. Like, he does not stutter on his charm. Like, there's not a moment where he's like, oops, no charm. Always charming.
Always charming.
Chapter 8. We never saw chapter 8. Yeah, I have like all of these. These are all chapter 8. Like.
Yeah, I feel.
Chapter 9. Chapter 9, well, all of Nikolai's chapters are funny. I've established that. Chapter 9 had some really funny dialogue with not Nikolai, but the other characters. Chapter 9, I thought, established a lot of, like, good
connections. Yeah.
Oh, chapter 11.
There is a specific quote that I really like, and this is on the second page at the bottom. I'll read it out, because...
Okay.
It says, fear is a phoenix. You can watch it burn 1,000 times and still it will return. And I'm like, that sounds like a proverb.
I have less to say about this chapter. Didn't take away from my enjoyment of it. It kept the story going on. I mean, if I literally pointed out every time Nikolai said something, we would be here all day.
On page 178, there's a specific interaction between two characters that just warmed my heart. You get to see a little bit of a softer side of Zoya because we haven't really seen any of that.
I'm gonna skip just a few chapters ahead because I feel like a lot went on in these last like 2-3 chapters.
Chapter 15 is the first chapter in the second part of the book.
A lot of things just happened, like big plot pieces.
Yeah, within like chapters like 11 to 14.
Like you end chapter 14 on kind of a cliffhanger and it goes into part 2 and some characters are introduced. Like it's kind of out of nowhere. I mean, not completely out of nowhere. Like it's well founded.
Yeah.
But it's a whole other like world dynamic that was not previously there. I was thinking about how Nikolai's problematic creature living inside him. I don't know, like
problematic creature. Yeah, that's one way to
like,
think of it.
How do I describe that? I was going back to like Nikolai's struggles right now as a leader and like what's holding him back and how it's been reacting and trying this entire book pretty much to get to this area. And that's why they were kind of like, let's just control this. Let's get ahead of this. Let's us get to this area.
Yeah, exactly, right? While he's still him.
There has been a lot of mentions of the Saints throughout her entire universe. I also love the character design of one of the characters. Because I love
Agree?
Like, I thought that they were really, I thought they were all actually really creative. Like, they sound like very old, like gods almost.
Yeah, like old magic, right?
Yeah, it feels very like old magic and like in my opinion like a pagan type of magic. And like seeing that in Russian folklore is like really cool.
So it's Sunday and I finished The Wicked King last night and I'm kind of underwhelmed. I gave this a 4-star on Goodreads, but I think I'm gonna end up giving it a 3.5 or even a 3. I didn't connect with the story as much as I did for The Cruel Prince, and I thought that the romance actually was a little bit rushed, and also I just don't know if the romance is for me. I will say though, I really enjoyed the ending. The ending actually did bump up the rating for me a little bit. I think it's a solid 3.5. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed it. I just didn't enjoy it as much as The Cruel Prince. So now that I've finished The Wicked King, I am going to move on to Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. The Try a Chapter tag, which should be posted up right now, I will leave a link right here, made me want to read this book, and so this is the one that I'm going to start with. Currently, I am still on page 285 of King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I am going to try and aim to get to page 383. This is what Jade and I discussed on our kind of update, which you should have watched already, but still really enjoying this. I think it's like on par for me right now with Ruin and Rising, which is one of my favorites. So yeah, I'm very excited to still get into this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and get 150 pages into this tonight because I do also have the audiobook, and then I'm going to read 100 pages of this. So I will probably update you a little bit later. I also did want to mention that this vlog is going to be ended on Tuesday instead of Monday. So next week's reading vlog will be 1 day shorter, which is fine because what are you gonna do? So this is just gonna be an extra long reading vlog. I hope that you're not bored by now. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. These two look so good together. All right, so I have my blanket. I have the beautiful King of Scars without its dust jacket, and I am ready to start reading.
Yeah, let's start now. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, 10 minutes? Yes, let's do it. 10 minutes. Okay, go. Hey, did the timer go off for you? It went off for me. Just let me know when you're done. I ended on page 305.
I definitely got carried away. Oops. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I figured as much when you didn't answer. Oh, what page are you on now?
I am on page 311.
I am also on page 311 because I gave up on you after you didn't answer.
I mean, totally fair though, to be honest.
Yeah, I gave you about 45 seconds to a minute, and I was like, well, guess you went on. I just kept reading. There's only like 2 pages left. We get to finish?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Carry on. You're a freaking soulmate. Like, I love you. Oh my god.
Hello everybody, so it is currently Wednesday the 6th of February and I will be wrapping up this reading vlog. So this week, or I guess last week now, I read 1 book and then yesterday I read another 2 books. So the book that I read last week was of course The Wicked King by Holly Black, and I gave this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. The 2 books that I read yesterday, I finished King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo and I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. Oh my gosh, this was amazing. I spent the better half of an hour screaming at Jade and Jade screaming back at me about this book. It was so intricately woven together. The plot lines, whilst they seem a little bit discombobulated, actually intersect so well at the end of this book. All of the characters are really dynamic and interesting, and the dialogue was amazing, and the undertones of romance were amazing. The political intrigue was amazing. It was just an all in all fantastic book, and if you have read the Grisha trilogy and the Six of Crows duology, I would definitely recommend reading this book. This is my favorite book in the entire expanse of the world. It is just incredible, and I am so glad that I read this. I am so glad that I had Jade to read it with me. I'm so glad that I had her to scream at. It was just incredible. And then the other book that I did finish reading yesterday, I didn't actually plan on reading this, but it became available to me on my Overdrive account through my library. So I finished reading Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. This is a book that I had never heard anything about, and it's very unique in the way that it's told. So it's a book told in verse, and it's basically about our main character going through each floor of an elevator that he's currently on, and it kind of describes like his struggles with how his brother was killed by gang violence, and it's just a really interesting book. Jason Reynolds actually narrates the audiobook itself, and the audiobook is very short. It's like an hour and a half. I finished it in like an hour. I gave that one a 5 out of 5 stars. I very much enjoyed it. But yeah, overall I had a very good reading week. I'm very proud of myself. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I apologize if it's very long. I hope that you enjoyed mine and Jade's antics and our rants. But yes, I'm very excited about this video. I hope that it goes well. As always, all of my social media links will be down in the description box below if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or my blog. And I will see you soon for another weekly reading vlog. Bye.